The Samsung Galaxy A06 is a premium looking smartphone, but does it actually feels nice when we were holding the phone? Mm, it definitely feels a little bit on the uncomfortable side. It feels like that it's like a cardboard box with a very pointy edge. So it's definitely hard to reach the other side of the phone without switching to a different position. So when I try pressing the fingerprint sensor, I still have to adjust my position, and I still have to adjust when I'm doing social media content or browsing or scrolling with this phone. Now for the back part has a corrugated style with a glossy finish. Now, this is not 100% smudge resistant. Yes, this is super smudgy. It's just temporary smudges. It's not permanent smudges. And while it attracts a lot of smudges, a lot of dog's hair also, we can easily wipe it off with a hand. And sometimes I can also wipe it off with a cloth. Now for the glossy part, I was a little bit careful with that one because, well, it is quite glossy. So the tendency is that they would attract scratches from sharp objects or pointy objects. So I try placing this inside my pocket with a few coins. And the result surprised me that the coins did not create any scratches. So I tried again. Maybe it was just a fluke. So I tried again with a few coins. And this time, I've added a few keys as well. And after the test, after I got it out on my pocket, I did saw a just a minimal scratch. It's not that obvious that I could definitely spot. It's very well hidden inside the design, which, if I were to judge the design really is nice in hiding the scratches, just small scratches. So this one feels good, also looks nice. Plus we have the side, which is a metal frame with a matte color finish, so it adds to that phone's aesthetics. Now for the bottom part, we have the earphone jack. Oh, we still have the earphone jack, which is nice. Then for the charging port, we have the Type C, the speaker grills, and the microphone. For the other side, or the right side, we have the fingerprint sensor as our power button as well. Then we have the volume rocker, and on the other side, we have is the SIM card tray, plus we do have a micro SD card storage up to 1 terabyte, which is, wow, that is big. Now for the display of the phone. Alright, so the phone is packed with a 6.7-inch PLS display. Now Samsung developed the PLS display to provide us with 10% brighter screen. Plus, it's going to cost them less. So it's a win-win. Now, we've tried testing this with a traditional LCD display, and we can definitely see the difference. Yes, the display has definitely 10% more brighter, then better color accuracy than the LCD one, and has sharper details. Plus we have that very loud speaker. So it really feels nice watching on this thing. And yes, yeah, it definitely feels nice. It's also got a very nice viewing angle. Now for the performance of the phone. The phone is packed with MediaTek Helio G85 plus 4 gigs of RAM with 128 gigabytes of internal storage. for the performance, I would definitely say that yes, we could search, we could browse, we could do Facebook, but every time we like scroll through content, it takes a few seconds to scroll. So if we're go so I was scrolling through my Facebook through browsing, it definitely feels slow, a little bit slow, like a 3 seconds, 4 seconds delay every time I scroll through something. Then I've also tried playing mini games on this one. Mini games, we did not encounter any problem. But when I tried playing the likes of Call of Duty, Mobile Legends, the ones that have very nice graphics, we could load the game. And yes, it is customizable, but when we actually played the game, the graphics are having a hard time catching up, and plus our movements are getting delayed. So like when someone is firing at me, I could not even move, or I cannot even see where is the guy shooting me, which is we're gonna lose that match. Now for the camera portion, the camera we have is a 50 megapixel main camera, so I have few samples here. This one was taken in low light condition, so it was dark. The lights were turned off at that time. We had some lights on the other room, so the lights were reflecting. And yes, at that time the plants were a little bit dim. And when I took the shot, the camera gave it a little more boost, like a more vibrant color. So the plant really did stand out, which is quite nice. Then we also have this one, which was shot fairly with a brighter background. So with brighter background, brighter lights, we can see that the photos really do pop out. Yes, it is a little bit on the saturated side, but when we take a look at the picture, it really looks very vibrant. Colors are very nice. Then if we zoom in some more, we could see that the texture is a little bit becomes blur when you zoom in, when we max zoom it, but we could see the details very nicely. Details are there. Colors, yes, it is a little bit brighter compared to the usual. Now, let's take a look at the selfie shot. Now, the selfie shot is an 8 megapixel selfie shot. So for the selfie camera has a brighter setting. We have lights. But if we take a look at this picture, this photo, my skin looks a little bit pale. It's more on the whitish side. Yes, we can see the texture of my skin. Then the pimples, the scars, the eyelashes, we could see small details. Although on the hair side, it's a little bit blur. The photos altogether is a little bit blur, and on more of the whitish side. Then if we take a look at the video, so the video can take full HD with 30 and 60 frames per second. So our video was shot with 30 frames per second. And we could see that it is really bright. Even my dog is super bright, or she has enough white. Then with the camera, it made it more white. It made it too much white. And the yellow also became yellowish, brighter yellow, more bright. So yes, the texture of the fabric is there, brightness is there. It's just too much white, too much white. Then the video is also a bit shaky since we don't have optical image stabilization here. The color of the hand also looks a bit white. Okay, so we have more white here. But yes, there is that video quality which is nice. So the price for the Galaxy A06 is $92. Yes, it can function basic smartphone usage. Then we also have decent camera. Display, I like the display with the PLS screen. It gives us that sharper display. It's nice to watch on this thing. Although the premium design, it looks very premium, just that the handling is a bit boxy. So I can say that while I can't make it my main phone, I could still use this a backup phone since this has very decent power. It's slow, but yes, the power is decent. It's enough for a backup phone.